going to share with you the 7 big breakthroughs, and these can rapidly excel your growth to financial freedom. And you really want to pay attention to these, because the amount of years that I've been online is coming close to 7 to 8 years now. I've been through a lot of things, and I've learned a lot of things, and I'd like to share these with you right now. It's time to stop sitting on the sideline, right? It's time to play. This cost me millions. That's number one. A lot of the times I saw stuff online that I would think, you get curious, you see stuff and you think to yourself, interesting, and you always get that thought that pops into your head that, is it a scam? Does it work? Where is it real? But I remember I came across something many years ago, and I never took action to get in and just get involved. And it was a product. I remember back in 2005, I was still around on the internet. I just wasn't doing marketing. And there was a product that was floating around, and I thought to myself, what is that? But I never bought it. I don't know, skepticism or whatever it may have been. I just never took action, and I decided to sit on the sideline, and I never played ball. I look back now, knowing what I know, and I remember that one product, that if I had purchased that product 3 years earlier, prior to me getting started, it would have exposed me to something so greater, and it would have opened me into a completely new dimension. Again, it's like real estate. If I pick up a book right now and I want to go into real estate or something, I will happily go and buy that, because I know just by going through the information, it will expose me into a completely different area. Regardless of the money, you learn a lot of things. Gold key number 2. Winners take imperfect action. Losers keep perfecting their plans. This was a big one, When you get started online, when you get started in a business, some people seem to think they are a perfectionist, and they want to make sure everything is just perfect and looks great and looks fantastic. The honest truth is, to get and achieve the massive amount of success, you need to take imperfect action and don't even think about perfecting stuff. You're going to make mistakes. You're never, ever going to be perfect. Just get whatever you have and just take action. And as I said to you at the beginning, make sure you've got a notepad and you're noting these things down, because believe me, I've had to spend, just to learn this one thing, I must have spent $20,000 until I came across this. And I was like, wow. So this information I'm sharing with you is very, very powerful. So make sure that you write this one down. Gold key number 3, be willing to fail fast. This kind of bounces off gold key number 1. Don't sit on the sideline. Why I say be willing to fail fast is, remember, in life, you will always be able to make more money. You will never be able to make more time. You will never be able to get more time back, right? So, especially in the online space, you're going to try things. They're not going to work. Don't get beat down by them. A lot of the times I started stuff, it never seemed to work. I failed miserably again and again and again. And what I realized was, now the way I look at things is, I want to fail faster, because the faster I fail, the faster I know what works, what doesn't, what exactly I need to do to get to the end result. And that's exactly what you should be willing to do with anything that you do. Change your mindset with your approach to business, and you will start to see things will start to come into place. So you definitely want to take that one down too. Another thing I came across, which a lot of people, when they fail and things don't work, they seem to blame it on themselves, but they seem to blame it on the system. They just think it doesn't work. Well, what I'd like to share with you is, systems work, people fail. This internet marketing, these systems, these strategies, these tactics, these models, whatever it may be, if you can see that they're working for somebody else, the other person has been given exactly the same system as you. Why is it that they can make it work and you cannot make it work? Remember, if people fail, systems work. Don't blame the system. Unless it's a totally flawed system, then it's a different story. This is another one, gold key number 4, which I'd like to share with you, is get a mentor. I cannot stress how important this is, because a lot of times you're probably trying to do stuff, you just don't seem to get the result that you want. by getting a mentor, what happens is you're getting on board with somebody that's already managed to get the result that you're after. And one thing that I learned from one of my mentors, it was like, get a mentor in all of the areas of your life. And the 4 areas being, the 4 F's they call it. You want to write these ones down. The 4 F's being, F is for financial, a mentor in your financial sector. The second F is for fitness. Get yourself a mentor in fitness. If you're struggling with weight issues right now, or if you've got any other health problems or something, or there's a goal that you're trying to get to and you feel like you cannot get there, find yourself a mentor. If you don't know where to find yourself a mentor, believe me, that you've got so many resources out there. Don't blame the resources. Just be more resourceful, right? That's where a lot of people complain, They say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So the moment you are ready with any area, the teacher will appear. So we talked about financials, we talked about fitness, then family, relationships. Sometimes you may be having difficulties with relationships. Get yourself a relationship mentor. And the other F is faith, spiritual mentors. You've got people that can help you as well. So you have to kind of see who you are in tune with, somebody that's transparent, somebody that will help you, somebody that has great interest in helping people, and you will know exactly who you want to have to help you move forward. I remember this a few years ago when I got started into this industry. I was starting to do a lot of things by myself, and one of my closest friends, he got on board with some mentors, and they showed him the ropes, and he managed to have massive amounts of success a lot sooner, purely because he had somebody to help him. So when I got myself a mentor, it's at this point that I realized that the fastest and the most securest way, or the most secure way to make money online or to do anything in life, is to follow a mentor who has already achieved everything that you want and use their proven blueprint to success. And I'd like to share a really famous quote. The fastest way to success is to copy someone else who has already done it. And that's from some famous person. I can't remember the name. Goal key number 5. Are you stuck? And if you are, what does it feel like? It means that you're stressed, you're uncertain, you're frustrated. Days go by and not much happens. You spend an enormous amount of time grappling with unpleasant issues like cash flow or meeting payroll, and it feels like you're hanging from a cliff by your fingernails. You'd like to spend time working on highly leverageable activities, but you aren't sure what the most intelligent steps to take might be. And believe me, I've been there, right? And if you're stuck, it's possibly because you're going at it alone. Going at it alone is a mentality of, I can do it myself. It works for a 6-year-old, but it doesn't work in the sticky business world of the 21st century. And one massive thing that I'd like to share with you is environments matter. It's really key. If you want to get to success quicker, we're at the beginning, we're in 2014. You've got so much ahead of you. The year is, you've got many days. You can have tremendous amounts of success, but if you're not putting yourself in the right environments, you're going to find yourself tons of difficulty. You're going to have challenges that you're going to have to deal with yourself. For example, if you're trying to get to the gym, or if you want to have success, you just want to get yourself to the gym, because the gym creates a completely different environment. And what happens is, by you being in a certain environment, you'll get other people that will motivate you, show you different things. You'll get exposed to new things. And trying to do it by yourself, believe me, it's not the best way to do it. Same thing that applies in business. And goal key number 6 is leverage. Leverage, you want to leverage people around you, the resources that you have. Again, don't try to reinvent the wheel, right? If it's already been done, and if somebody's already got something that you can actually jump on board, or something that you can actually partner up with, or whatever it may be, I really take a look at it. It's like, if I meet somebody right now, I know you either have leverage on them or they will have leverage over you. So which way do you want it to be, right? And when it comes to business, there's no point me going and starting from the very, very, very bottom, when I can just be smart about it and think, where can I leverage in this scenario? And Again, number 6 is your past is not equal to your future. This is a big one. The next 30 days in your life are a blank canvas, and they're unwritten. So if you take a look and you realize that the next 30 days or the next 60 days or 90 days, nothing in your life has happened or occurred at the moment, do not link your past with your future, because the future has not happened, and we get caught up into life. Everybody's busy. We've got so much stuff going on with family. We've got health issues. We've got issues with work. You've got the job. The job. Your boss is annoying you. Maybe you've got politics at work. Whatever it may be. When you're trying to go into a new area of business or whatever it may be, and you've never done it, what happens is there is a part of you that will hold you back. And what happens is that part will hold you back because it'll try to keep you, and you might feel it's trying to keep me safe. But, you have to get outside your comfort zone. That's one of the big things that I learned as well, which I actually didn't write down, is you have to get outside your comfort zone. The magic happens when you step on the edge of your comfort zone. So if you think about it, if you're not doing this, there's a reason why you are in the same place and you're not progressing. If you feel like that, I totally know exactly how it feels, right? Believe me, I've been there. And I've had these experiences, and I had to create these blocks. I had to break these blocks. And I've had to change a lot. And this is the psychology that goes behind running a successful business. And we kind of get ourselves confused, And I just want to let you know, business is very simple. Keep it simple. So the next 30 days, 60 days, they're unwritten. Go and write something down, which I want you to do. Write down a figure on the notepad that you've got right next to you on the number that you want to be earning in 30 days from now. I'll give you a minute, and you can just write that down. If you're not experiencing the success, and you've been telling yourself that you're not capable of it, I just want you to let you know that you are. This is something that I learned from Tony Robbins. If you know Tony Robbins, you know that he's an awesome man. Proximity is power. It's something that I learned from him, and I take it on with a lot of the things that I do, because I understand surrounding myself around the right people will allow me to elevate and take my business to the next level. And so far, I do that. Whenever I am in a room, I'll put myself in a room where people are more likely to be smarter than me. If I realize I'm the one that's talking more, I need to remove myself from that environment and put myself into a room where others are talking and I'm listening, right? And understanding proximity, can create some massive results.
So if you're interested in setting up a business online and you have no technical knowledge and you've never done so before, then I'm going to show you what to do first, what to do second, and what to do after that, and how to, where to, and why to. Just click the link below this video and it's going to take you over to another page, and you'll have the opportunity to work with me directly.